Well, Ashley Trevino got out of jail and she decided to come on TikTok live as her very first thing, even before calling her kids.
You're going to cancel me if I say it. I'm not even going to say it.
Hey everybody, if you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all things internet drama. And if you're a returning subscriber, make sure you subscribe anyway, because girl, we're almost to 5,000. In today's video, we're going to give you guys the update you've been asking for. That's right. We're talking about the one, the only, the Queen the Queen Bee of TikTok, Ashley Trevino. If you've been living under a rock or you just found my channel, then you may not know who Ashley Trevino is, which is highly unlikely. I started covering Ashley about 10 months ago here on my channel, and it has been an experience to say the least. So from the very beginning, from the first video I ever saw of Ashley Trevino, I knew she was not a good person, and this was going to be a story I wanted to share with the community. So I started making videos about it. And ultimately, my goal has always been to get Ashley off of all platforms. We, as a community, have been very successful at getting Ashley Trevino IP banned off of TikTok. Not once, not twice, but multiple times. And like most locales, she decided to go to Kick, where that didn't really work out for her because she couldn't use those mega filters. And she also couldn't handle the chat, I guess is the best way to explain it. Because in Kick, people tell her exactly what they think about her, and she can't filter it out the way she was able to do so on TikTok. She still has her Instagram page, which I don't understand why Instagram hasn't taken her account from her. But the thing with Instagram is she modifies the chat so that only people that support her are able to comment. The chat is from moderators, from people she knows and trusts, or people that she thinks she knows. Because to be honest with you, I think everybody that works for her are going to be against her very soon. She's come on the internet. She's shown us clear as day that she doesn't care about her kids. She doesn't take care for her kids. We still don't even know if those kids have beds. She has had controversy after controversy, from talking bad about victims to the victim survivors, to calling her daughters racial slurs, and just being an overall nasty, gross, and evil-hearted person, in my opinion. So that's basically who Ashley Trevino is. Now, she recently was arrested on 2 allegations of felony fraud for Medicaid and food stamp fraud, I believe, are what the charges are for. We don't have a lot of details on the specifics of what she did, but we do know that it involves defrauding the government. Now, these are felony charges. These are not misdemeanors. These are very, very serious charges. So as soon as Ashley gets out of jail, what does she do? She comes on TikTok live, of course.
Yeah, we should do some mugshot merch. I kind of looked cute, didn't I? I had an orange shirt on because they had to make me take this off because I only have a bra under.
And, she has an IP ban, so she couldn't even go live on her account. She had to go live on Uncle Fester's cousin's account. The fact that you have to go live on your not boyfriend's cousin account, that is so weird. Girl. Okay. Anyway, watch the clip.
I kind of looked cute, didn't I? I had an orange shirt on because they had to make me take this off because I only have a bra under. So, and I have my leggings on. So they had to check my blood pressure, and so I had to change into one of their orange shirts, and then they put that white sheet over me or whatever, and then they took my fingerprints. But I mean, it is what it is, like I said.
Ashley, you didn't look cute. Something that was really strange about this is how Ashley came out after the arrest and after her getting out on bond was the way she kept talking about her mugshot. Girl, the mugshot was not cute. I don't think any mugshot is cute. You were not thirst trapping us, girl. We were not subscribing or following you on Snapchat, because she did get a lot of followers on Snapchat. People were not following you on Snapchat because you thirst trapped them and they were swooning over your, what's it called, inmate picture? What's that thing called? Mugshot. That's not why people started following you. People started following you because they wanted to make fun of you and laugh at you. And girl, that's so not cool. But hey, I guess the only bad press is no press at all. So, I mean, yeah, I guess get it, girl. In this next clip, Ashley's doing a get ready with me as she explains that, she's out now, bitches. And, basically just gaslighting us into believing that she didn't deserve those charges and blah, 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 blah.
But I'm out, bitches. Like, I have fucking money. Why do I need to go steal? Like, bitch, I'm not a fucking fiend. All I'm known for is stealing hearts and pee-pee. Just kidding. I was like, bro, I don't know how long I'm gonna be in jail. I said, what if my extensions start hanging off?
Okay, now we all know that Ashley wasn't worried about her extensions because she's never been worried about those extensions. Like right now, my extensions need to be moved up. So girl, no tea, no shade there. But we know you were not worried about that. So Ashley has this mentality. Okay, I was going to college for psychology before I dropped out because I made a bad grade on like a really important assignment and I'm dramatic, so I dropped out of college. Ashley, in my opinion, is doing those things, saying those things in that clip because she wants to give off this persona that she doesn't care, that this is a joke to her, that she doesn't take it seriously, that all she cares about is her hair and blah, 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 and she doesn't need to steal. Well, okay, listen, you might not need to steal right now because you're making money. You're getting a lot of money from hate views, but that's not going to last much longer. I give it a year. But back in 2019, when they started like saying that you were alleged to be doing these things, you didn't have money. That was before you came on to the internet. That was back when you were using Afterpay to buy hotel rooms and buy James Avery rings and all this other stuff that you couldn't afford. You were using Afterpay to pay for things that cost $100. So it is very possible that you needed health care for your kids and you thought that was the only way to do it. I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but the state of Texas is saying it's wrong. So she can come on here and try to gaslight herself as much as she wants or try to manipulate her audience as much as she can into believing that this is all like a big mistake and it's not that big of a deal. But we all know that Ashley is scared. She doesn't know what's going to happen. And that's why she, as of right now, is not coming on the internet so much. You don't see her doing the liquid courage as much anymore because she has to behave. Because if she doesn't, the courts are going to use that against her. But the problem is Ashley Trevino, and she can't stay off that bottle for long at all. So it's going to be very interesting to see the way she acts for the rest of the month because we all know she's addicted to self-deprivation, in my opinion. But in this next clip, Ashley's going to tell us all about what her cellie said to her, and it's giving, I want to be a thug.
Like my cellie told me, my cellie. No, like she told me you can't live in fear. I'm not living in fear. Like fuck, I didn't even cry. Like the fuck, okay. I just hurt because my babies were hurting. But other than that, like when he told me to put my hands behind my back, he's like, put your hands behind your back. You're gonna go in. I said, all right. And then I was thinking, I was like, bro, I don't know how long I'm gonna be in jail. I said, what if my extensions start hanging off? Fraud. I said, healthcare fraud. The fuck? I don't fucking work. I didn't steal. The fuck? Whatever. Renee walks to us and he's like, I don't know if you want him in your business. I was like, he's my dude. Yeah, he could be in my business. Like, the fuck? I live with him. The fuck? So they let Renee be right there. They need to quit saying they were patrolling, bro. That's a fucking lie. They were fucking waiting for us down the street.
The fuck? You know she was not talking to those people like that. You know Ashley Trevino was the most yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am kind of a vibe all up in that jail cell and that jail like waiting room or whatever. You know she wasn't like, the fuck? I didn't steal nothing from nobody. She was not talking like that. She only talks like that on the internet She's really weird and strange. Like, I don't understand how somebody who is 36, is she 36? I think it's confirmed she's 36. Ooh, that's a hard 36. It's really strange to me that someone of that age will come onto the internet and act this way. Ashley could have came on the internet and said, yes, I made a mistake. I'm going to take accountability for this. And when this is over, I'm going to put my kids first, and I'm going to put myself first, and I'm going to put all this social media weird shit behind me for a little bit and focus on my family. She had and has had so many opportunities to rebrand herself. But the thing is, no matter how many times she tries to rebrand herself, people like me are not going to let the internet forget what kind of person she truly is at her core. So I get it. Why try to act like you're changing when you know you're not? And why not lean into this criminal lifestyle that she's obviously so obsessed with? I mean, remember, she is the inmate hopper. In this next clip, Ashley's saying she's iconic because I guess she was on TMZ or People Magazine or other news outlets, which that's fine. You were on there, but you were not on there because people love, care about you, support you, and want to see you the truth come out and you be set free. Girl, you were on those platforms because people are talking so much crap about you. And the fact is that a lot of those media outlets that posted videos about you ended up taking those videos down after your haters, as you like to call them, sent them proof of what kind of person you really are. So are you iconic or are you diabolical?
People are calling you iconic because I am. I did break the internet. Clock it.
In this next clip, Ashley's being really weird and trying to deflect because somebody in her comment section said Medicare instead of Medicaid. Girl, it doesn't matter. Fraud is fraud.
Medicare says otherwise. Medicare's for old people. You're weird. You don't even know. Medicare is for the senior citizens. So, but you know, right? Because you know it's called Medicare. It's for the old people.
Iowa.
Oh yeah, I'm prepared to pay whatever I have to pay. So yeah.
You lived there your whole life?
Water's for fishes. Exactly. That's why I'm not drinking water, you guys. Renee's drinking water. Literally, my phone is on the water cup. I'm drinking Diet Coke.
Water. We gotta step it up. Holly smiles in the chat.
Here's the proof.
That's crazy.
Is it true you're going to rehab this week? Yeah. I actually did hear from Junior.
How did they hear that?
Yeah, I actually did hear from Junior. He texted me Merry Christmas. He texted me Happy Thanksgiving, and he wants to come down for my birthday.
Oh my goodness.
But
He is large, okay?
yeah, he does want to come down.
How much was it, bro? How much was it?
Is it me or did Ashley kind of give a little snippet into what she's really thinking? You're not going to come on the internet and say, yeah, I'm prepared to pay whatever fines if you don't believe in some way that you may be found guilty of those charges. And I do think that Ashley believes that there is a strong possibility that she's going to be found guilty. Do I think Ashley's going to spend time in jail? Absolutely not. It's a first offense. It's not a violent crime or anything like that. So I don't think she's going to actually do jail time. I do think she's going to have fines to pay. And it's my hope that the DA that's assigned to this case asks for the maximum fines possible for these charges. And it's also my hope that the judge assigned to this case enforces that Ashley has to pay the maximum fine possible. Because Ashley loves to come on the internet, say how much money she has, flaunt her wealth, and call everybody brokies. So I hope that she does have to pay fines. And I hope that they are so substantially high that she is humbled once and for all. In this next clip, Ashley came onto the internet to basically try to make us believe that it's not really a big deal and asked Renee to take her to go buy a new Louis Vuitton bag. Like, can you imagine the stocks? Have y'all checked the stocks on Louis Vuitton lately? Like, ew.
Hey, Renee. In a little bit, or tomorrow, can you take me to Louis Vuitton? I want to buy a new bag.
Tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, can you take me to Louis? I want to
wait.
buy a new bag to celebrate
I don't have to
400.
go to work.
Oh, yeah, so can you take me? I want to buy a new bag.
Okay.
Guys, we hit 400K on...
In this next clip, Ashley seems to be under the influence of something, you know, maybe a little liquidy. And she's got some courage, girl. She's coming on to the internet in true Ashley fashion, talking about other people, all while she looks the way she does. And listen, I'm not going to body shame Ashley like I do talk about her sometimes, but it's jokes. I don't care how she looks. Honestly, I don't. I care how she treats other people. And the way she treats other people makes her look, you know, the way she does, in my opinion. But the fact that she comes on here and just talks about other people, the way she looks is diabolical and a little bit hilarious to me.
Vocabulary. She's so pressed. You can see she's so mad. Tell her she needs new lipstick. No, don't wipe your butt. Wipe your face with it. I'm gonna be nice. Let me be nice. Okay. He went in the garage. He's watching Alma. I don't know why. He went in the garage. I told him turn her down because she was being loud. But he went in the garage.
In this next clip, Santos has entered the chat. Santos is over there trying to get his views up, and Ashley is trying to put on a show. And as per usual, people are laughing at her, not with her.
Yo, you know Ash Trevino is? Who? Yo, show him Ash Trevino real quick. Look. Yo, what do you think about him, Ash? What do you think about my boy Antonio? Is he a fun? What's up, Ash? Oh!
What do you like?
Yeah. She said, hey. Hey. Yo, Ash, I'm gonna be real with you. You can't handle my boy
I was
Antonio.
on TMZ and People Magazine?
This guy?
No, I was.
Oh.
Yeah,
You think
TMZ?
she was in TMZ and magazines and shit.
I worked for TMZ.
No, I was on TMZ because I got arrested last week.
Cause you got arrested? What you got arrested for?
Fraud, supposedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly for fraud.
And I just got a dick reduction. I get it.
She has the mentality of a toddler. Like, that's it. That's my commentary. That's all.
Very motivational.
Stop! I hate
Got
Santos.
2 minutes. 2 minutes, y'all. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Let's get it.
So Marcos is a very big creator on the YouTube platform. And like most creators, he's been switching over to TikTok. It's a great way to get visibility. And he's been doing a lot of live streams and battles. You can clearly see in the way he's looking that he's not into whatever Ashley is trying to give out. He seems disturbed and disgusted.
Are you a virgin? Oh, you don't want to answer.
Come on, yo. 40 seconds.
No, I'm not.
You're not.
Let's go, chat. 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Hold up, so can we make Nunu part 2?
No.
2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Because you guys are clowns.
I'm not doing
nothing.
Official.
Yo, Lucas. Marcus.
I'm Marcus.
I know. That's why I said Marcus.
Let's go, Jess.
I'm sorry, Marcus. I'm sorry for my grandmother.
It's okay.
2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Hold on, you have a wife?
No, I have a girlfriend.
That's Lucas. That's Lucas. Lucas got married.
Oh, okay. My daughter said, hold up, he has a wife named Ivanita.
No, that's Lucas.
Oh, okay.
That's Lucas.
2 minutes, guys.
This is like what I'm talking about. There's like, how does Ashley not realize that all these people that she talks to on the internet don't like her? Nobody really likes her. And the only people that are around her, Santos included, are only there for views, to get their subscribers up, to get their followers up, to get their AdSense up and their payouts up from whatever platform that they're on. Nobody really cares about her. And I'm starting to wonder if maybe she's not all there and that's why she doesn't understand that that's the reality. Or does she know and just not care because she's getting paid too and that's all she really cares about at the end of the day? Ugh. And this next clip, all Ashley cares about is going to Carvana and buying a used Tahoe for Uncle Fester.
What?
Roadhouse?
Roadhouse? Y'all really want my location to get leaked, right?
There's a lot of speculation online that the car is in Uncle Fester's name. Now, I haven't seen any proof of that, but we all know that Ashley has bad credit. We know that Uncle Fester made her cut up her credit cards not too long ago. So it is very possible that that car is in Uncle Fester's name. And I'm starting to wonder if Uncle Fester is playing the long game here. We already know that Ashley likes to be controlled. We know that Fester likes to control women or try to. So is it possible that Fester is controlling and manipulating Ashley into doing all these things? And then when the money dries up, he's going to cut her loose? It's possible, and I think it might be a reality for Ashley. And if that's the case, then Uncle Fester might be a little bit smarter than we're all giving him credit for. In this next clip, look at Ashley's face when the waitress asks if they're famous. Now, let me explain something to you. If you film out in public enough, people are going to ask you if you're a TikToker, if you're a YouTuber, if you're famous. That's very common. If I film out in public, I get asked the same thing. And you know what I say? No, I'm not, because I'm not. But look at Ashley's face. Look at how she's like, so weird and so strange.
Something like that. Something like that. We're like the Kardashians.
We live like the Kardashians.
Yeah, we're the Mexican Kardashians.
But what do you think about today's video? What do you think about the fact that Ashley, she got out of jail, she came onto social media, gaslighting her audience into believing she's innocent? What do you think about Ashley collabing with Santos over like a few days after Christmas? I think it's when that happened. Do you think that Santos really does care about Ashley and just wanted to spend some time with her? Or if he was there to get those views up? And what do you think about the way Ashley acts in front of other people? The way she has this no filtered way of embarrassing herself for views. Do you think that Ashley is really afraid of what's going to happen to her when she goes to court and faces her felony allegations? Do you think that Ashley is ever going to change, or if she's going to continue to be one of the grossest people on the internet? Make sure you let me know in the comments below. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you want to stay up to date on all things internet drama, make sure you like and subscribe. Until next time, go follow me on TikTok. Okay, bye.